What's up, my little friendly sim people? Welcome to part 2 of Fred's house. Fred's home. We are in the living room. Apparently I skipped ahead. Probably because the game crashed. That's why it jumped. And that's why we're on part 2. Anyway, that fireplace is really cool. It's from the old mill set from the store. I lost it because it was causing my game to crash, I think. I'm still working on this stupid game crash problem. But we're on the living room. I had no idea how to furnish the living room. It's weird. And the dog bed is huge. I don't know why the dog bed is that flippin' big. Anyway, it took me forever to figure out how to place the furnishings in the living room because I wanted to stay with traditional. I tried to put a coffee table in the middle. I'm going through like every single coffee table I have. And no matter what coffee table I used, it just kind of looked weird. So I just left it open, I think. We will find out. I'm moving on to bookcases. I had a lot of bookshelves in this whole house. Well, in here and in the study. And I like those little chairs. Most everything in the house is brown because Fred's favorite color is brown. And so I was thinking about putting a fish tank on that wall, but everything I put there just seemed too big, so I'd just go with a painting. This video does not seem as fast as my other ones. Maybe I should speed up the time. It's at 8 times right now. Do you think it should be faster? I think other people who do it at 10 times, I don't know. It just seems kind of slow to me. But it's slower, so you can see things. And it's not whipping around everywhere, so you don't get whiplash. Or eyelash. Since you're watching it and not doing something physically. Here is the study. Or kind of a makeshift study, I don't know. I put a couch and love seat over there, play around with those a little bit, and try. The game puts things too far from the wall, so I had to manually put it closer to the wall. There's a little cat bed next to the couch. I thought it was a nice touch. And in front of the bookcases, I think I had a chair. I was trying to put a desk here, just so he had a little place to do his business stuff. Made all the bookshelves darker. This house is really, really dark. But it just seemed to fit Fred a little better than something light and airy and fun. So the next house I build is probably going to be light, cheerful. I think I said that in my last video. Light, cheerful, sunny, suburban type house. Last night I was dealing with trying to fix the game crash issue. I played the game for a few minutes and it worked fine, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I think it was that old mill set that screwed everything up. I'm sorry this video has taken so long to get updated. I kind of forgot about it. I started editing other videos and I forgot about this one. So I will have a couple other videos that'll come out. This house, the Teague house that I did in my first videos, and the 2 houses in my upcoming videos are gone. They're not in my neighborhood. Because of all the game crashes, I had tried different things to try and fix the game crashes, and as a result, I lost those saved neighborhoods. So I lost those houses, but at least I had the memory in video. So I just added a little chicken coop, and shortly next to the chicken coop I'm going to add the cows. And I had to delete the cows from the game because I think it caused my guy to stop working. Like, I tried to get Fred to milk the cows and he got stuck. Like, he would not do anything. He was standing in the living room for like 4 days and he wouldn't do anything. I tried canceling the task and that wouldn't work. I tried moving out and moving back in. That didn't work. I tried everything and it didn't work. So I deleted the cows and eventually I got it to work. But I uninstalled and reinstalled the game. And I think the cows are back now. So I'll give it another shot and see if it works. It could have just been me because I think I tried to get Fred to move or to milk the cows. And I was giving him tasks before the house, all the family moved in. Like the cat was still on his way to the house. And I don't think you can do anything until all of the members of the family have moved in. It's weird like that. But yeah, we'll see. I'll play around with it. The land was weirdly sloped. So it took me a little while to get all this stuff in here. And yeah, I found that when my game starts to lag, if I go out to the edit town and go back in, it smooths things up a bit. So now I'm working on a barn. This is the first time I've ever made a barn in the game. I think it turns out pretty cool. I am going to look for some custom content for hay to put up in that upstairs window, just to give it kind of a more realistic look. And like that whole pulley system that barns have to go to the top. I'm getting out of breath. I had to yawn. I'm sorry. There's the window on top. And yeah, it just kind of seems weird to have just a window there with no hay sticking out. To me it does. So I tried this siding on the corners. I decided it wasn't what I liked, so I went with just a plain white corner. And I think the barn turns out pretty cool. Oh, I just realized that. I changed the roof pattern for the barn. And I think that changes the roof pattern for everything. So the house might have a gray roof now. But there's a horse corral. Adding some hay. I put a little balcony up top in the barn. I just need more hay stuff. I need more barn stuff. Adding the lanterns so people can see when they're in there. I should have put some of those weird ceiling light things. That would have helped brighten it up in there. And for some reason, I tested the game, playing the game, after I got the place built and moved Fred in. And for some reason, everybody who visits is using the barn doors as the front door. Like when I get visitors, they always go to the barn door to get my attention and not the house front door. So I'm not sure how that works in the game. It's just kind of weird. I am sitting at work. It is Saturday. I'm at work. It's been kind of busy today. I don't want to be at work. So I keep watching the door. So, I got a little horse jumping thing. All of the horse jumping things seem too professional for me, but that was the closest one I could get to like a farm looking thing. It's always something with me. I either say too much, or anyway, or a thing. I'm saying the thing, the thing, the thing. I'm adding a whole bunch of trees. I add one of every tree. It's kind of a big garden. I add one of every plant except for mushrooms. I wanted him to be like a total farmer, gardener type of guy. I had to yawn again, I'm sorry. So yeah, the flowers I found out look really odd when you place them that close together. They have that repeating pattern look to them. That's just the game. I can't do much about that. So now I'm adding two of every tall plant. They have some weird ass plants in this game. And there's more. There's two of the tall plants and 3 each of the short viney plants. Except for pumpkins. I made a whole row of pumpkins. Because I love pumpkins. Who doesn't love pumpkins? Pumpkins are fun. They're cool. And you can carve them. I suppose you could carve a watermelon too, but that would just be weird. Yeah, there's all the pumpkins. Now I'm adding the dirt to make it look a little better so stuff's not planted in grass. That just seems kind of weird. So we'll do that. And now I'm trying to figure out what to do. There's little close-ups. There's this big middle open area, and see I'm moving my mouse around there. Because I don't know what to put in that big middle open area. It just seemed kind of weird. But farms have the big middle open area. And I keep saying big middle open, which is weird. I'm weird. I recolored the post for the mailbox to match the house. I added brambles, and now I'm doing some of the gardening plants around the house. I wanted like the brambles all the way around, but I found out they're too tall. They stick up through the house floor. So when you're in the house, that would look really weird. So I just added what I could. The square circle things, the 3 of them there, those are spawners in the game. And the ones I put there are wildflower spawners. So at random times in the game, it'll just spawn wildflowers. The trees were very difficult because putting them on the corner, parts of the tree would stick in the house. But most trees have a side that has less leaves, so if you rotate it good enough, you can kind of get it to work. But yeah, I wanted some trees around the house. Oh, I put a tree by the barn. I forgot about that. And I think I'm just about done. Just touching up a few things. Getting the scenery right. I did not notice the windows until I was taking photos, so that's not fixed. Make the truck look a little rusty. Make it look well used. For some reason, the rust in this game still looks shiny to me, so that's as good as you get. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now as we finish things up and do some finishing touches. I was looking for a fruit stand to add to the front of the property because I feel like farmers and whatnot have produce stands, or they should, but there isn't one in the game. I couldn't find one, at least. If you know, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more of my random nonsense. Thanks for watching. Bye.